Magic. I read, no I didn't, yeah I did. This is Great in the House, no it's not. This is the book box. Oh no, it's not Once Upon a Monster. Oh my Jesus. Hello friends, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, I'm Lisa. If you are not new, hi, I'm Lobster. I am here to just give you a rundown of the books that I've hauled this month. And you may look at this and think, that's a lot if you're not a bookish person. But to me this month, I've not done that bad regarding books and hauling them. So I'm quite proud of myself that I kept it under 20. That's all I can say. So, first up, I'll go with audiobooks because I've got them here on my phone. So I bought The Lord of Shadows. I know it's out of sync with the rest of the series because I'm doing the By the Angel along. I'll link Becca down below. I bought that on audio because it was like a £3 sale. So I thought I'd get it now while it was in the sale. I also bought Wrath, which is the fourth book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I have the physical book, but I like to read along as well as read with my ears. So I've got that. I bought the Bone Ships. I may return that as yet because I've soft DNF'd it for now. But it could have just been that I was slumping, so yeah. I also got House of Sky and Breath. I say I've kept this book haul under 20, but I don't think I have. We'll see. We'll keep a tally. We'll keep a tally. I've also got City of Ashes this month. I think that is it with regards to audiobooks. Kindle books, I got The Iron Crown. I got Symphony of the Wind. I got Aloha Alibi. That was on Kindle Unlimited though, so do we count that? I don't know. I also got The Fall by Ryan Cahill. And I got An Arc of Gallant, which I haven't gotten around to reading, and it's not published until the 8th of March now, so I can still get it read before it actually comes out. So I'm hoping to read that in March. So those are the Kindle books that I got. Now we're going to move on to the rest of them. These are all going to be a mix of pre-orders, gifts and book box books. So first up was a pre-order of the Sabotage on the Solar Express. This is the 5th in a series, and I know I'm stupid, I don't have the rest of the series. But this is by M.G. Leonard and Sam Sedgman. I think that I really like this series, and this was due out, so I thought why not just pre-order it. I was hoping to have got the full series. I was just going to do a vlog reading them all, but that hasn't happened. So I will be reading this when I get to the rest of them. Don't think you need to read them in order because they are like a different adventure every time, but it follows the same characters, I think. So yeah. Next up is Sabriel by Gathernyx, and this was gifted to me by Hockey's Books. This was a gift because I joined their Discord. As a thank you for joining the Discord and engaging in there, I was told I could pick any of their backlist books. And I chose Sabriel because I want to read the rest of this series. So I thought I'd start with this and then buy the rest and then read them all. I say this, and I don't know if I will actually do that, but I definitely will read this. I just don't know when. I won't read the synopses to this because I did read them in my vlogs. So if you want to see any of my vlogs, I will leave a playlist of my vlogs down below in case you're interested. Next up we have The Bone Spinner by Leslie Veda. This is like a Sleeping Beauty retelling kind of situation, but it's Kiss the Prince and Break the Curse, not Kiss the Princess. So I'm really excited to get to this. I really wanted to read that in March, but again, TBR is crazy, but I will get around to it. This was also an anticipated release, another anticipated release, and again I don't have the other two before this. Is A Storm of Sisters. It's the Waterstones special edition. This is cool with the light blue edges. I read A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison and loved it. I haven't had a chance to get the rest of the series up to date yet, but I knew this was coming out, and so that I didn't miss out on it, I did pre-order this as well. So as soon as I get the rest of the series. This one though, I have read the first book in the series, so you can't, mate, you can't put your head in your hands and be like, oh my god, Lisa, you did it again. Yes, I did kind of, but I've read the first book and loved it, so can I really be that bad? No, I'm not really that bad. This one was just a Gavin recommendation. I'm sure he had it on his pre-order list for the first part of the year. This is Greta and the Ghost Hunters by Sam Copeland, and this has black sprayed edges. I don't know, the Waterstones exclusive. I don't really know what this is about. It's overseas ghosts, I think, but I thought it was cute. I need a cute middle grade. You can't ever be having some middle grades on your shelf for a period of time when you just want something quick and easy to read. Next up we have Like a Charm by Elle Mcnichol. I had this on a pre-order list as well, and this was purely on a Becca rec. She mentioned that this was the author that wrote A Kind of Spark, and a lot of people loved that book, but she said this is more fantastical. I think she's supposed to be a witch. Is she a witch? Or she has magic. She can see magical creatures, so that's a winner. Next 3 books were gifted to me by various people. So this is A Dark Shade of Magic. This is a collector's edition, and this edition is just, look at the edges of that, and then look at the under the dust jacket and the front. This was so kindly gifted to me by Kendra. She just decided, random act of kindness day. I don't know if that's a real thing or she just, or yeah. And it also has like a bookmark. She was just like, random act of kindness day, I've sent you something. So thank you very much, Kendra. This is going with the rest of my Schwab collection. The next 2 books were gifted by Black Crow PR. And I will get around to reading them, I promise. This is Our Lady of Mysterious Ailments by T.L. Huchu. I have a Library of the Dead. This follows a girl who lives in Edinburgh that can see ghosts, I think. There's a theme here. I seem to like reading books about girls that see ghosts. Never mind. And yeah, so I think this is like a magical sort of mystery one as well. But, you know, set in the UK rather than a fantastical world. So this is due out, let me just have a look. This is due to be published on the 3rd of March. Again, I won't get to read this before it comes out, but I will read and review this at some point after I've read Library of the Dead, because it's a follow-on. Not another one! These are the Thousand Eyes. This is the second in the series. Do I have the first? No. Am I going to get the first? Yes. It is on its way. It will be on its way shortly. And this is by A.K. Larkwood. I don't know the synopsis of this because I haven't read the first one. As soon as I read the first one, I will update you on what this book is about. The premise of the first one sounds really good. It's political fantasy. What else do you need from me? I'm a collector of books, and these 2 books have now been added to the collection. So there we go. I have nowhere to put these books, so they are currently sitting behind me there. That was last month's haul of new books. Anything that was put awayable, I put away, but a lot of them I can't put anywhere because there's no space. So yeah. Next book was also gifted, and this was Once a Future Witches. Have I already hauled this? I can't remember what I've hauled and what I haven't. You may have seen this in a vlog because I was that excited. I showed you all when I got it through the post. This is the special Illumicrate edition. I had the original. I don't have it anymore because I hauled it as soon as Chloe said she was going to send me this. So I'm going to put the old one onto Ziffy, and this one's going to go right in its place. So there is somewhere for this to live, and thank you very much, Chloe, for it's Chloe Persistent Bookworm, by the way, who gifted me this. It means a whole hecking ton, and I am really excited. I want to reread this already. That's bad. I'm not going to reread this right now, but I will at some point. Next up, this is Only a Monster, and this is by Vanessa Len. This is the Fairy Loot Special Edition. has really cool end pages, if you can see them. And it is signed by the author, as all Fairy Loot books are. This was the January one, but it came late. So I actually got this in February, so I have hauled it in February. I also get this one in February. This is actually Fairy Loot's February book. And the edges are stunning. It's Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lin Tan. And this is, oh, it says, a retelling inspired by the Mid-Autumn legend, Daughter of the Moon Goddess. This is a stunning edition, and it does have the end papers once again, which are just stunning, and different ones on the back. So yes, this is stunning. I really am looking forward to reading this as well. Only a Monster and Daughter of the Moon Goddess I did pre-order from Waterstones, but as soon as I was told they were coming in these boxes, I didn't want 2 copies of them. I barely have enough space for just 1 copy of the book. I will buy a second copy if I really like it and I want to own a second copy, but I hadn't read anything by these authors previously. I didn't know if I was going to like them, so I cancelled the pre-orders. But these two, Only a Monster and Daughter of the Moon Goddess, were 2 of my anticipated releases, and I do predict they are both going to be 5 stars. I hope to God they are. So far, my relationship with Fairy Loot books, for the ones I've read, have all been good, apart from the Star Daughter, which was very ish, but the rest of them have all been really good. So yeah, I do have some other books that I hold, but they're on my TBR cart in the living room, and I just can't bother going to get them. So Death Note, the black edition, I received from Chloe Reads Books. I said that I wanted it, she was on haul on it, so she sent it me, and she's absolutely lovely. She didn't have to. She didn't even want any postage for it. I offered her postage or some money for it, and she said no, and she's just lovely. So thank you very much, Chloe, for sending me that. And I did also get the trilogy of Discovery of Witches from Liv. If you've watched any of my vlogs in the last couple of weeks, you'll know that there was a particular day of this month that was not the best, and as a result of that, Liv was like, here you go, I'm going to gift you things to make you cry. So she did, and I got this full series. And finally, Chloe from Persistent Bookworm, again, for the same reason that Liv gifted me Discovery of Witches. She'd seen that I was having a really rough time, and she gifted me the second 2 books in a series that I absolutely loved. The first book in. I read Frostblood by Ellie Blake. Absolutely loved that book. 5 stars. The twist was just chef's kiss, and she kindly gifted me Fireblood and Nightblood, which are the second and third books in the series. Again, they're on my TBR card because I'm hoping to get them in March. So just thank you to anyone that's gifted me anything this month. Publishers, PR companies, friends. It really does mean a lot, and thank you to me for gifting myself books. I appreciate you, and you're welcome. And thank you to everyone that supports me on my videos in general, that sent me little messages and everything this month. Hasn't been the nicest of months to me and my mental health, but we got through it and we're still here, so jobs are good, I guess. So I need to find somewhere to put all these books. Wish me luck. I will see you all probably on the morrow with my vlog, because this is being filmed on a Sunday. So you'll see me on Monday with my weekly vlog, if I've edited it. But last week was a 2 AM finish, so I'm hoping not to be up that late this time, but we'll see. You never know. Bye.